Hello, my name is Mrs. Griffiths and I'm talking to you about WJC's Media Studies GCSE. So this is just what you need to know about the course. So overall the GCSE is comprised of two components, the exam which is 60% and coursework or a non-exam assessment of 40%. The exam part will take place at the end of year 11 and the non-exam assessment or the coursework will take place in year 10. So the first unit is exploring the media, and this largely looks at representation, learning key media terminology and looking at advertising, video games and newspapers. So looking at things like bias, representation of gender in particular, representation of gender in video games and how the representation differs between men and women. And section B, we look at everything to do with music, so essentially music artists, the music industry, how music artists are represented, and we also look at radio and also music websites and social media and how they market themselves. In Unit 2, we look at understanding television and film. We look at a Welsh TV programme, so lately we have looked at Gavin and Stacey, and for section B we look at a contemporary Hollywood film, again how both of these are funded and how they are distributed and produced as well. So the contemporary Hollywood film we looked at, for example, was Iron Man 2, and we also look at details about what a franchise is and how franchises work and how they appeal to audiences as well. So it's just some details now about the non-exam assessment. So it will be essentially individual research and planning about to a choice of briefs. At Clywedog we tend to do a magazine cover, contents page and article, and they need to apply their understanding and their knowledge of the key media concepts. So for example, if they have if they have a front page and they want to create a magazine, a beauty magazine, who would they aim that at? How would they attract their audience? Which audience, what values are important to that audience, and so on? Can they show that they understand the layout of magazines and all the different terminology around that? Can they also analyse their production and reflect on the work that they created? So you might be wondering if GCSE Media Studies is right for you. The answer is yes, if you enjoy analysis. So for example, of characters, plots and media decisions. Why do what image, for example, does the BBC have? Why is that? For example, looking at representation of characters from films, from video games. And if you consume a variety of media, okay, so if you watch film, television, and you enjoy analysing the different characters in there, listen to the radio, look at a lot of different websites to do with the media, such as music or news websites. If you're comfortable with writing extensively, so I would compare media to English in the level of analysis that is needed, but instead of looking at a written text, you're looking at a visual text, or if you're looking at a film or a music video, looking at that media instead, and using the media terminology to analyse that. And also, lastly, yes, you should take media studies if you are self-motivated, because 40% of it is coursework and you are encouraged to hone your piece of work, to improve it. If you are organised so you can manage your time well, and if you are reflective as well and look at ways that you can improve. If you want to know more, if you have any extra questions, then you can contact me. either on Google Classroom, or you can email me at this address. I hope that's helped, and good luck in choosing your options.